Today we will study about heart. Anatomy of the heart. The heart is a muscular organ found in most of the animals. This organ pumps blood through the blood vessels. The heart and blood vessels together makes the circulatory system. The pumped blood carries oxygen and nutrition to the tissues while carrying metabolic waste such as carbon dioxide to the lungs. In humans, the heart is approximately size of a closed fist and is located between the lungs in the middle compartment of the chest called the midsternum. The normal adult heart pumps about 5 liters of blood every minute throughout the life. Heart is made up of 3 layers of tissues. The outer layer is epicardium, the middle layer is the myocardium, and the inner layer is the endocardium. The chambers of the heart. The internal cavity of the heart is divided into 4 chambers: right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle. The 2 atriums are thin-walled chambers that receives blood from the veins. The 2 ventricles are thickened-walled chambers that forcefully pumps blood out of the heart. The heart valves. Atrioventricular valves. Right atrioventricular valve is also known as tricuspid valve. It separates the right atrium from the right ventricular, and it also prevents the backflow into the atrium. Left atrioventricular valve. It is also known as bicuspid valve. It separates the left atrium from the left ventricular, and it also prevents the backflow into the atrium. Semilunar valves. Pulmonary valve. It separates the right ventricular from the pulmonary arteries, prevents backflow after ventricular contraction. Aortic valve. Aortic valve separates the left ventricle from the aorta, and it also prevents the backflow after ventricular contraction. Blood supply to the heart. There are 2 main primary coronary arteries, the right coronary artery and the left main coronary artery, which supplies the blood to the heart. This is the muscular structure of the heart. It helps the myocardium to pump effectively. Physiology of the heart. The work of the heart is to pump blood to the lungs through pulmonary circulation and to the rest of the body through systemic circulation. This is accomplished by systemic contraction and relaxation of the cardiac muscle in the myocardium. The deoxygenated blood from the superior and inferior vena cava enters the right atrium, and the blood from the right atrium enters to the right ventricle by passing through tricuspid valve. From the right ventricle, the blood passes to the pulmonary artery by passing through the pulmonary valve. From the pulmonary artery, the blood enters to the lungs and gets purified or gets oxygenated, and the oxygenated blood enters to the left atrium, and from left atrium the blood passes through the left ventricle by passing through the bicuspid valve. Left ventricle, the blood flows through the aorta by passing through the aortic valve. From the aorta, the blood is supplied to the all parts of the body. From the ascending aorta, the blood is supplied to the all upper parts of the body, and from the descending aorta to all the lower parts of the body.